Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Modern Battle Dragon live stream where we're going to be hitting up Season 2 of Civil Leveling, man. Started off on a high note. Our boy got some new powers. He's a necromancer, so he's able to revive fallen warriors. A little Shang Tsung action going on.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you would, go ahead and like and subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so whenever I drop some new ones, you will be notified. You can go over there and join me on YouTube, where I have a gaming channel there. I try to play more of the more up-to-date games and some of the older ones as well. Multiplayer Saturdays, which I'm going to be playing today. We're probably going to be hitting up Black Ops 6 Zombies today. So that'd be pretty cool. Alright, with all that being said, let's get into it, man. Solo Leveling Season 2. It's going to be pretty good. I've seen nothing but probably positive reactions from Season 2 thus far. And yeah, let's catch up, man. It's time to catch up. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to the new segment to where YouTube is assho, alright? And let me explain. This new segment is basically going to be called Copyright Narration. And the reason for that is because every time that reactors upload an anime reaction, YouTube essentially says, sorry, no can do. We're gonna fuck you over with a bunch of copyright claims on music and the visuals and stuff like that. Even though you've changed it enough to go ahead and pretty much eliminate copyright, infringement. Apparently it's not enough for YouTube or the owners that own the IP, and they just being assholes. So we're going to go ahead and try to find a way to work around that. And what I've come up this far is a segment to where you're not actually going to be seeing the anime and hearing it at all, unfortunately, but you will be seeing me narrate what is actually happening. And I'm going to try to make it as fun as possible. Hopefully you'll get a kick out of it. I'm going to try to make it enjoyable as well by throwing in some colorful commentary, and hopefully that'll be enough. Any part that actually prolongs to where they're striking down a big portion of the animation, what I'll do is I'll have my editor go ahead and put a timestamp up in the top corner stating where you can skip to go ahead and go to the rest of the reaction without showing me do a prolonged narration if that's not your, jig. So yeah, so hopefully this goes well. Let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go.
He hasn't seen these things yet. Junwoo's little brother is essentially flabbergasted that he has now all these shadow soldiers. He has no idea where they came from, and they're kicking Ogre's asses. And he asked Jinwoo about it, and Jinwoo was basically saying, hey dude, it is what it is. He's fucking wearing track pants. The shadow soldiers are essentially mining the crystals and picking them up and carting them out. And the little brother's acting being a little bit dissuaded because that was his job, and now he's feeling pretty useless. But Jinwoo sees this and accommodates them a little bit for it. I love that the Shadow Warriors have personalities, slightly. I like that.
Oh no! Jesus!
The American?
Hey.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So he is American.
I'm human. I want to go home.
The heck is this guy?
Good job.
That looks really good.
これで約束通り19回クリアだ。
はい、無事終えられたのも兄貴のおかげです。
これからどうするんだ？
まずは教会で筆記試験を受け、父と交渉してみるつもりです。
そうか。
Yeah, watch out for your brother.
兄貴こそどうするんですか？
しばらくは連絡つかないと思う。ちょっと行くとこがあって。お、なんだ。
He's sauced already?
もう酔ってんのか？
Yeah, he's sauced.
僕には10個離れた兄が1人います。それに比べ、兄貴は命を助けてくださっただけでなく。
I mean, that sucks, dude. I have two brothers, and we get along pretty damn well. Yeah, there's not much, I want to say, hostility towards us. To have a brother that doesn't like you and get along with and don't stuff together, that sucks a lot. That would really put a big hole in your heart. Okay, here's this.
身元は分かったのか？
10年前ゲートに閉じ込められて出られなくなったらしいのです。
Oh.
ゲートとつながっていたとの
Okay, so I kept seeing this guy's face and the caption "Daddy" underneath it. I thought it was just a bunch of thirsty girls saying that they thought him really attractive because of his wild hair, build, and the stubble and everything. But maybe this is actually Sunwoo's dad, because they said he did disappear out of nowhere, but they never said he was a hunter. So this makes a lot of sense. I'm calling it right now. This is his dad.
気づいたらアメリカのゲートとつながっていたとの供述です。ワシントン在住、同国人と思われる S 級ハンターに応援要請しました。彼が帰国し次第、取り調べを行います。
Okay.
それはよかった。
When he
と
had,
ころでこの男の名前は。
発音が少し難しいのですが、
I mean, he would have the same last name, right? So when he is interpreting him, he would say, "Hey, what's your name?" And he would say his name is Sung. He'd be like, Sung. So yeah, this is about to get very
彼が帰
interesting.
国し次第、取り調べを行います。イルファン・ソンというそう
Ooh,
です。
yep, there it is. So he did say his name.
一週間
Daddy's coming home, buddy.
ないから。
仕事に続けて今度は旅行？なんだか忙しいね。
まあいろいろあるんだ。
He's sweating a little bit.
友達とだって。
いつ彼女できたのよ。
All right, so we're inside, the smoldering city, and Jinwoo is thinking that there was going to be higher demons since he fought Cerberus outside was essentially an S rank, but he's realizing there's a lot of weaker ones here too.
どういうわけか悪魔からは抽出できないんだよな。上層フロアへの侵入許可書。
So Jinwoo has essentially figured out that he needs permits in order to reach each floor, and he needs to be able to use the permits at specific places on those floors in order to go ahead and move forward.
That's cool,
徒歩での
dude. There has to be a game for this series. There has to be one out already, especially for this place, because that would be awesome.
My time has come.
それにしても広いダンジョンだな。ビルの中に都市一つがまるっと入ったようだ。
So Jinwoo's a little bit tired. He doesn't want to be walking all this way because each floor is pretty vast. So he decides to summon one of his giant bears, the alpha bear that he had defeated in the last red gate, and decides to go ahead and ride him. And to me, it sounded a little weird because he's calling him huge and saying, "Oh wow, burly muscles you have." It's a little weird, but whatever. We're gonna let that go. But the bear seems all for it, starts charging forward. There's some demons in front of him, plows right through them, no problem, going right through those tolls. And he ain't paying no government, taxes on this shit. He's not all for that. He's an independent, apparently. And so, but then he gets pretty confused to where he's like, okay, I thought that there would be a lot stronger guys here because of Cerberus in the very beginning, but it didn't seem to be the case. But now he's just racking up win after win, sucking up souls like he's Shang Tsung. Get over here, freaking scorpions, his own daggers and shit like that, sub-zeroing people with the Monarch's hand and shit. And now it's pretty much a montage of him slaying, eating, getting souls, Shang Tsunning people. He's going all Mortal Kombat on these people. It's crazy, and it's just stacking up. And apparently this is going over a long period of time because it's showing the souls he's accumulating quite fast, and he keeps showing montages of him eating, which shows the length of time that he's been in here. Now he reaches a new floor to where he's facing basically an Ignis army, and this Ignis army is essentially like they look pretty badass. They're all decked out in red, and then there's a big ogre behind them. Jinwoo summons his own soldiers, being like, "All right, guys, this is it. We're gonna take these guys down. You focus on the small fries. I'll focus on the big kahuna. Let's do it." And so the mages start popping off, the armies are heading towards each other, and they're freaking going at it. Ignis is going crazy, which he is my favorite soldier in Jinwoo's army. He always has been, he always will be. There ain't no replacing him. Iron's doing an okay job, and I'm sure the bear's doing his part. But Jinwoo seems a little confused because the big guy isn't moving, but then right when he says that, the guy gets up and tries to smack Ignis, and Jinwoo is not having it. He's like, "Do not touch my Ignis." Decks him right in the face. He's actually surprised on how far the guy flew since his size, and is like, "Did I put way too much in my strength? Weird." But the big guy gets up without a scratch, goes freaking rage mode, which seems to be the same ability that Cerberus has outside. So now he's essentially doubled his strength for a length of time. And now he calls Iron to give him his shield, blocks the first attack. It's heavy, but he's able to bear it. But then the ogre is going ape shit on the shield, and Jinwoo is like, I'm stuck here, but there has to be an opening. I'm gonna wait for it. Now there's a lull. He swings back wide. Jinwoo throws the shield at his face, creates an opening, tries to come down on him, but the big guy anticipates this, swings with his club. Jinwoo does the freaking, freeze on the thing to be able to dodge out of it, to freeze it. And now he's like, this is not a tenable environment. It's too wide open. This guy's way too fast. I need to get him in an enclosed one. So he starts running towards the buildings, hoping that this will give him an advantage since he's way faster than this guy. Starts running up one of the buildings using dash, climbs it. The big guy can't stop in time and runs flat into the building, flat hard.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
And so Jinwoo gets this opening, comes down hard, slices the aorta, whatever artery is right here, gets him with the Achilles all in here, and the guy is basically done. And Jinwoo seems very proud of himself, levels up twice, and he was able to go ahead and get a new thing.
And dude, if he's been trapped there for 10 years, what level is he at now? He's got to be above an S. I'm assuming that he has the same ability as Jinwoo, right? That's just an assumption, but fuck. Even if he was an S rank trapped inside of a...
お前の質問には答えねえっつったろ。
答えてもらう。
いや答えねえ。その代わりにいいことを教えてやろう。お前の息子は死んだ。
なんだよ、一方的じゃないか。うちのが強くて驚いたか。
YouTube is asshole.
Oh shit, dude. that freaking beast face starts talking. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That was too good. That was too good, dude, that reaction. That was reminding me of oh my god, Kaiju number 8. How the main character acts when he's in that mode. He's in Kaiju mode. It reminded me just like that. That was hilarious.
Alright, so Jinwoo's on top of this altar. The demon that controls this floor is looking flabbergasted, looking really distraught. Jinwoo swoops down without a care in the world, slices his face all up. His face melts like freaking he just saw the Ark of the Covenant. And so now Jinwoo cleared this floor, which is pretty surprising since, the guy before him was so tough, but now this guy was way easier. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. We switch scenes. Now we're seeing a city in disarray. Things are on fire. It's nighttime. Got emergency vehicles all over the place. What the hell just happened? And we come to find out that Hwang and Jinwoo's dad had a fight. An S-rank fight, apparently. And it happened so fast, everybody didn't know what's going on. And we see the body of Hwang beat to crap. And we're like, holy shit, Jinwoo's dad is that dude. Which leads to my theory that Jinwoo's dad is exactly like him. He can level up. So that's where we're at.
The dad is like Jinwoo. Defeated an S rank, and he said he did it quick. Wow. Is the dad and Jinwoo are they gonna fight? That would be interesting. But then, are they gonna fight together? That would be even better. Whew. Try to save the catastrophe? That's awesome. I love it. I love where the story's going. I'm sad that they beat him off screen.
これで食料が尽きた。今回はここまでか。
Okay, so Jinwoo gets another item box, mystery item box, from his victory, and he ends up finding out that it's a key. Now, he's not too happy about this, but this key looks a little different because it's a black key. But he doesn't really think too much of it. He's just like, oh, another key, whatever. But he ends up finding out this one doesn't have a description. What the hell does that mean? There's no description on this thing. What could it possibly mean? But he doesn't care about that right now because he's extremely focused on getting to 100 floors so he can get the ingredients to save his mom.
Okay, so the 100 floors is probably going to be the final one.
3つの素材のうち2つが手に入った。必ず。
Is he able to get out? Is he going to use a transportation stone? That's what I'm assuming he's going to do. Okay.
YouTube is asshole segment, okay? There we go. That's it. You plug that in there. Plug that in there. Fucking bullshit, dude. The rest is just me talking. There's no way they're gonna copyright me talking when you have a still footage and no sound. Unbelievable.
How? How did they think that was okay to even put it in the game? I'm so sick of this company. They're trash!
This better work, man. I'm sick of this shit. It better fucking work. Alright. No, we're not even doing that.